Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome to another guide video for Marvel Heroes Omega for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Now, with this guide video, we will be having a look at crafting, and the specific section we'll be having a look at is the engineering crafter, and we will be looking at the actual recipes you can unlock for artifacts. So what I'll cover in the video is how you actually unlock these recipes, and once we've done that, I'll show off the 10 level 3 artifacts that he has, and some of them are really incredible, and they do include the Arc Reactor, and that's one that I've showed off a few days ago, and since then I've had a lot of people asking me how they actually craft it, and that's the reason for this particular video. But first off, what we'll do is have a look at how you actually get the recipes that in turn unlock the actual artifacts. So in order to actually unlock the artifact recipe and then craft it, we have 3 different steps, and I'll showcase each of those 3 steps in this section. Now, the first one is you want to go to the Logistics Division Quartermaster. Now, if you look at the list of items he sells, one that will always show, normally in the first portion, you don't have to scroll down as long as it's defaulted in A to Z, will be the engineering schematic data. So we can see we can buy 4 of them for just over 1600 credits. So we'll actually do that. We'll buy 4 of them now. Now what we do, if we go over to the Research and Development Analyst, we can see that there's various different recipes that they offer, and it goes all the way up to level 3. Now, I've actually used all my engineering schematic data in the process of getting all the recipes for this video, so what I'll do is I'll just craft a level 1 recipe for engineering. So there we go there. We hold down square to craft that, and we now have the division results. So we'll take them, and if we open our inventory, go to supplies and then boxes, we can see we now have the box for this here. So we'll open this up, and there we go. So we've got some technical reports, some other materials, and we've actually got a crafting recipe as well. So that's for a level 1. The way it works is you've got level 1, 2 and 3, and the recipes become more powerful but also more expensive as you actually go up. The drop rate in the recipes is really high. I think it's been buffed because I remember in beta I would open maybe 10, 20, 30 of these boxes and not get a recipe, whereas now you almost get a recipe for every one. So it really shouldn't take you long to get all the goodies. But this is the Extremis Serum recipe I've got. Now what you would do, your actual recipe, we'll go back into inventory here, and we go to crafting materials, and we can see we've got the recipe there. So we'll actually use them. I've not learned these ones yet. And now that we have learned them, what we do is we go to the Engineering Division Specialist, and if we hit L2 to go to artifacts, we can see we've got the different artifact recipes that we've learned here. Now actually, because I've done so much of this, I've got all the level 3 ones, and there's 10 in total, and they're really pretty awesome. Now what I've done as well, to make it a bit easier to show off what these artifacts actually offer, is I've crafted each of them. So we'll look at that in the next section. So here we go, we have all the 10 level 3 artifacts here. Now the first one we look at is the Armor Dimensional Power Portal Generator. Some of them have really got quite long names. Now this one, you're getting durability, range power damage, damage rating to energy powers, and when you use your signature, you place a portal that lasts 10 seconds under your feet that increases you and your allies' critical damage by 1300, and that's got a 15-second cooldown on it, so that's really quite unique there. Now I'm not sure any characters that could make use of this due to the durability and energy, but I do know on PC that Ultron falls into that, so this could be one that you would use when he does come out. You then have a great summon artifact, and it's the Armor Alternate Reality Chaos Portal. So it has crit hit rating, a 1% chance on any hit to summon a random being from an alternative chaos reality, which is pretty awesome. It's got some health, summoned ally health, damage rating to summoned powers, regular damage rating, and summoned ally duration as well. We then have the Armor Issued Nano Poison. This can give you up to +2 in durability, fighting and strength, and on top of that, when you hit an enemy, you inject them or infect them even with nano poison, and that increases your brutal strike rating and your brutal damage rating, and you also got health regen as well. That can work great on the likes of Hulk or Luke Cage. Next up, it's the Armor M26 Anti-Reality Grenade. 1% power radius, which is a bit strange, and then when you hit with either a force, magic or energy power, it will give you different bonuses. So you can get brute strike rating, you can get critical hit rating, or you can get flat damage rating. Now that probably will be perfect for Rogue when she comes out, because I imagine with all the skills she has, she'll be able to utilise all these 3 damage types. Now next up, it's the Armour Supercharged Power Cell. So with this, it's got crit rating, and when you land a critical hit, you and your allies gain attack speed, which is pretty nice. It has health, flat damage rating, and +1. Let's see, yeah, +1 is a maximum to attributes there, so that can really work on just about any hero. Next up is Captain America's Silver Star, so chance to absorb damage, health, deflect rating and strength. The strength goes all the way up to +5, custom made for Cap, really, not surprisingly this. We then have the EMP device, and this provides attack speed, it's got an energy damage proc, deflect rating, damage rating to gadget powers, and base damage versus enemies with robot status. Bit of a strange one, not sure who I would use that on. It would maybe work on Beast, but yeah, it's a bit of a strange artifact, that one. Now we have the awesome improved Arc Reactor, so I've got a fantastic roll on this. It goes up to 550, so I've got a 99% roll, which is pretty nice. 549, and it offers base damage versus bosses on top of that, and then for flavour you take 2% less damage from enemy energy powers there. So there's various heroes that this can really make a huge difference on build wise, because it gives you a ton of resource with them, too many to actually list. Now next up, it's the Shield Support Beacon. So this offers attack speed, a chance on hit to summon a shield agent, damage to summon powers and damage rating, so that's really nice there. And then we finish up with the Shield Identification Badge, which offers Spirit, chance to summon a shield agent, damage rating to summon powers and also energy. So off the top of my head, this would work great on Rocket Raccoon, and I'm actually working on a Rocket Raccoon guide for later on tonight, so hopefully keep an eye out for that, because fingers crossed I will be able to get it out in time. But that's all the artifacts covered. I hope this video was useful. If there's any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll see you all again soon.